Welcome students. Today we will discuss what is the difference between the bookkeeping and accounting. In previous video I already in starting we told you what is the accounting and what is the bookkeeping in previous video. Now we will differentiate bookkeeping and accounting. ओके तो व्हाट इज़ द मीनिंग ऑफ बुक कीपिंग एंड अकाउंटिंग के दोनों के बीच डिफरेंस है. तो व्हाट इज़ द डिफरेंस? सबसे पहले फर्स्ट व्हाट आर द बेसिस ऑफ डिफरेंस बुक कीपिंग अकाउंटिंग. बुक कीपिंग मीन स्कोप. सबसे पहले स्कोप. बुक कीपिंग इज कंसर्न्ड विद आइडेंटिफाइंग फाइनेंशियल ट्रांजेक्शन, measuring them in the money terms, recording and classifying them. कि I already discussed in the bookkeeping कि bookkeeping is concerned with identifying. First you have to identify the financial transaction. Financial transaction means, what is the meaning of financial transaction? Financial transactions mean the transaction in which money is involved. इट मीन्स यू हैव परचेज, आपने परचेज किया, सेल्स किया. इट मीन्स इट इज़ अ फाइनेंशियल ट्रांजेक्शन. कि फाइनेंशियल मीन्स कि मनी इज़ इन्वॉल्व. अब मनी कम्स या मनी गोज आउट. मनी आता है या फिर मनी जाता है. इफ़ यू परचेज द गुड्स यू पे द मनी. इफ़ यू सेल्स द गुड्स आप बेचते हो, मनी आपके पास आता है. ठीक है. तो ट्रांजेक्शन्स मीन्स द ट्रांजेक्शन विच इन्वॉल्व द मनी, वैल्यू ऑफ मनी. ठीक है. measuring them in the money terms, then you have to measure that in the money terms. Recording them, उसको रिकॉर्ड किया जाता है. रिकॉर्डिंग मतलब द ट्रांजेक्शन टुक प्लेस, यू हैव टू रिकॉर्ड इन द अकाउंटिंग लैंग्वेज. लैंग्वेज मीन्स कि यू हैव टू राइट ओके इन द जर्नल and classifying them, and then you have to classify means कि in classifying we talk about the posting them into the ledger. We have to open the various account. In the ledger we post the journal entry. Okay, so this is a bookkeeping. Now what is the accounting? Accounting is a broader term. It is a primary stage. देखो, accounting in addition to a bookkeeping, because bookkeeping is a part of accounting. Bookkeeping is a part of accounting. Accounting in addition to a bookkeeping is concerned with summarizing the recording transaction. कि what you have to in the accounting what you have to do कि see you have to record the transaction in the bookkeeping. Okay, and recording and you have to classify the transaction. Then what happen in the accounting starts when bookkeeping ends. Means कि the classified transaction you make the summary. आप क्या बनाते हो accounting में? क्या बनाते हो? summary. Summarizing them मतलब मीन्स summary उसका, because that is a वो बड़ा डिटेल में होता है. अकाउंटिंग क्या, बुक कीपिंग इज इन अ डिटेल. तो यू हैव टू मेक द समरी कि आपको की पॉइंट्स निकालने पड़ते हैं. ठीक है. समरी बनानी पड़ती है. The record the transaction. Accounting in addition to bookkeeping is concerned with making the summarizing them, the records in the transaction, interpreting them and communicating the result, and the which you have to make the summary of these. Then what you have to do, you have to interpret you, it means you have to analysis that, and then it communicate to the users. There are users. ठीक है. तो रिजल्ट्स जो भी रिजल्ट्स होंगे. ओके. नाउ सी स्टेज. इट इज़ अ प्राइमरी स्टेज, इट इज़ अ स्टार्टिंग स्टेज, इनिशियल स्टेज, इट इज़ अ सेकेंडरी स्टेज. इट बिगिंस वेयर बुक कीपिंग्स एंड. जहाँ पर बुक कीपिंग खत्म होगी वहीं से अकाउंटिंग विल बी स्टार्टेड. गॉट इट. परफॉर्मेंस. नॉर्मली जूनियर स्टाफ परफॉर्म दिस फंक्शन. जूनियर स्टाफ मीन्स कि दिस इज़ अ क्लरिकल वर्क. जूनियर स्टाफ मीन्स कि यू मतलब इट मीन्स कि ओनली 10th पास, और यू कैन से 12th पास, नॉट 10th पास बट 12th पास स्टूडेंट्स who knows the how to do the journal entry, so they can perform this job. ठीक है. which job? bookkeeping job. bookkeeping because you have to see the transaction and you have to record in the books. So this is normally this is done by the junior staff. In the offices there are staffs. ठीक है. तो स्टाफ मीन्स जूनियर स्टाफ मतलब हु आर द जूनियर्स जो हु आर डूइंग द रूटीन वर्क. तो दे हैव टू डू दिस work of bookkeeping. They have to record the transaction every day in the accounts book. Okay. Normally the senior staff perform this function, but accounting is done by the senior staff. Bookkeeping is done by the junior staff. Accounting is done by the senior staff. Okay, now see nature of job. This job is clerical and routine in nature. Clerical means कि paperwork or you can say computer work, ठीक है, and routine in the daily, per day you have to do, per day after you have to write the transaction in the accounts books. So what is the meaning कि nature of job means it is a clerical in nature, this is routine in the nature, clerical and routine work, okay, in the bookkeeping. Now see, the job is analytical and dynamic in the nature, but in accounting you have to analysis, आपको एनालिसिस करना पड़ता है, और डायनेमिक मीन्स कि बहुत बड़े लेवल पे इन द नेचर, बिकॉज यू हैव टू मेक मैनी डिसीजंस इन द अकाउंटिंग. यू हैव तो व्हेन यू विल रीड, अभी तो यू आर इन इनिशियल प्राइमरी स्टेज, व्हेन यू विल नो हाउ टू प्रिपेयर द प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस अकाउंट, हाउ टू प्रिपेयर द बैलेंस शीट, ठीक है, how to do the adjustment, then you know that accountant have to analysis, he have to make the decisions, okay, various decisions, and this job is done by the senior staff. So because there is a decision making job, it is a routine job, so there is no need of much skill, but here it is a senior analytical, or you can say decision making job. So here the accounting is done by the पर्सन हु हैव द प्रॉपर नॉलेज ऑफ अकाउंटेंसी, जिसको क्या होता है प्रॉपर नॉलेज होता है अकाउंटेंसी को, बिकॉज देयर आर मेनी रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशन फॉलो बाय द अकाउंटेंट. ओके, objectives of bookkeeping is to maintain systematic record of finance. Key, what is the objective of bookkeeping? To make the systematic record. Systematic record means कि proper you have to keep the books, and that books you have to write date wise date plus serial number, and everything you have to write according to the serial number, proper transaction, systematic record. Okay, objective of bookkeeping is to maintain the systematic record of financial transaction, because many times in the it is also used as the evidence in the court. आ रहा समझ में कि जो ये बुक कीपिंग होता है बच्चों, ये कई बार कोर्ट में एविडेंस के तौर पे, प्रूफ के तौर पे जो जज होता है, जो एडवोकेट होता है, वो इसको शो करते हैं. दीज आर द एविडेंस, सो इट शुड बी अ सिस्टमेटिक ऑफ द रिकॉर्ड्स ऑफ द फाइनेंशियल ट्रांजेक्शन. ठीक है, व्हेन देयर इज़ अ ऑडिट, आपने ऑडिट सुना होगा, तो ही सी दिस थिंग कि यू हैव टू प्रिपेयर द सिस्टमेटिक रिकॉर्ड और नॉट. ठीक है, इफ़ देयर इज़ एनी एरर तो वो उसको पेनलाइज करेंगे. ओके, objective of accounting is to ascertain the net results, but in accounting is for this bookkeeping, so you have to make the systematic record, but for the accounting it is to ascertain the net results of operation. मतलब it means it shows objective of accounting to ascertain the net results of operation on financial position. It means it shows the net profit, कि how much profit you have get or how much losses you are incurring. ठीक है, and financial position, and to communicating information to the interested parties. कि it means कि they prepare the accountant prepare the balance sheet, कि what is the financial position. Balance sheet I will tell you later on कि what is the meaning of balance sheet, what is the meaning of profit and loss account. Okay, so first relation, bookkeeping is the basis of the accounting, मतलब it is a basis for accounting. First you must have the knowledge of bookkeeping. Okay, because if you don't have the knowledge of bookkeeping, you cannot do the accounting. So it is a basic knowledge of the accounting. Accounting begins where bookkeeping ends. It already discussed. Bookkeeping is mechanical in nature and does not require special skill, because it is a regular or routine work. When you do regularly, you can get it. But accounting requires special skill and ability to analyze and interpret, because you have to do the decision making analysis work. Okay, so this is the difference between the bookkeeping and accounting. Please students read these theories, because I am discussing starting theories, because after chapter 5 you have the numericals, you have to do the general entry. So we are discussing this question, you can read in the books. Now we will after 2 or 3 days we will start the main. Okay, so basic things I am telling you, so please see. Okay, and you can read in the book in the home properly these things, because I can discuss only the key points. Okay, because in the video. Now see, accountancy is a wider term. Accounting is meaning he knows the bookkeeping and accounting. देखो accountancy refers to a systematic knowledge of accounting. It explains how to deal with the various aspects of accounting. It educates us why and how to maintain the books of account and how to summarizing the accounting information and communicating to the various users. In the words of Kohler, accountancy refers to the entire body of it. It means accountancy means कि he having the proper knowledge of entire body of theory and practical practice of the accounting. कि इट मीन्स अकाउंटेंसी के अंदर क्या आता है, अकाउंटेंसी के अंदर ये दोनों चीज़ें आती हैं, बुक कीपिंग एंड अकाउंटिंग. तो वो सिंपल है, वो सिंपली उन्होंने को उसको डेफिनेशन कर रखा है. बट अकाउंटिंग मीन्स कि ही इज हैविंग द एंटायर नॉलेज अबाउट द बुक कीपिंग एंड अकाउंटिंग एंड थिंकिंग ओके बुक कीपिंग एंड हाउ टू समरी द अकाउंटिंग information and communicating to the various user. In other words, accountancy refers to the entire body of the theory and practice of the accounting. Now see, we will discuss what is the difference between the bookkeeping, accounting and accountancy.